Anda kembali di Metro Pagi Prime Time. Pemirsa, Timor Leste secara prinsip sudah resmi bergabung menjadi negara ASEAN pada November 2022. Ada sejumlah rencana yang akan dilakukan, salah satunya meningkatkan kerjasama ekonomi bersama negara ASEAN, khususnya Indonesia. Berikut wawancara eksklusif jurnalis Metro TV, Devi Syafira dengan Presiden Timor Leste, Jose Ramos Horta.
Sudah 7 bulan, negara Republik Demokratik Timur Leste menjadi negara bagian ASEAN. Dan tentunya ada sejumlah dampak yang dihasilkan, salah satunya adalah rencana penguatan kerjasama ekonomi bersama negara ASEAN, khususnya Indonesia. Dan untuk lebih jelasnya, saat ini saya sudah bersama dengan Presiden Timur Leste, Jose Ramos Horta. Mr. President, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Thank you for your time. How is the economic development specifically in Timor-Leste and Indonesia border area?
We are very pleased. I was particularly pleased with President Widodo proposal of us setting up a free trade area between Timor-Leste and Indonesia, particularly in Oekusi, with NTT, whereby Indonesian investors, Indonesian companies could come to the area to set up factories for export products. Export to South Korea, to Japan, to Australia, to the European Union, because Timor-Leste is still in the category of the so-called least developed countries. For least developed countries, big industrial countries like the Europeans, South Korea, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, they accept exports from Timor-Leste that are tariff-free. For 20 years, we already have the tariff-free privileges, but we never made any benefit out of it because we don't have any industry. So the free trade area proposed by Indonesia to set up factories here, but have to have some Timorese components, products, that will help Timor-Leste economy and will help Indonesia economy.
Okay. And how about bilateral investment agreement as a commitment for strengthening trade economic cooperation between Indonesia and Timor-Leste?
It is the commitment of everyone in Timor-Leste, my commitment of the previous government, the new government, that we must continue to expand trade relations with Indonesia. We must expand the current diplomatic and people-to-people relationship. That's already very good. But we need more Indonesia presence here as investors. Real investors, not just some companies that come to do some contract. Like the airport, we gave recently a big contract to Indonesian company to build a new modern airport of Dili. And we will give more because Indonesia is closest neighbor. Indonesia has very good technology, engineer, and why we don't give more contracts to Indonesia? We can, we should, because there is more advantage to Timor-Leste. But not only that, contract for Indonesian companies, but we want to see Indonesian conglomerates building hotels here, hospital. We need a modern hospital. So maybe Siluan. Many Timorese, myself, I've been to Siluan in Bali. Very good hospital. So why not a modern Siluan hospital in Timor-Leste? Why not an Indonesian university set up a faculty here in technology, for instance? Maybe ITB set up a faculty here in Timor-Leste. Like American universities, they set up campuses in Singapore, in China, in Qatar. So why not Indonesian university? Many Timorese go to study in Indonesia.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Terima kasih, Ibu.
Obrigado.